Well, how's everybody doing today? You can see that I'm in my winter garb. It's like 36 degrees outside. This will be the first time I've worn this since last, well, whatever spring was. You look over to your right, you see somebody smiling at me. Whatever. So finally got my 360 camera back up. But the bolt that holds the arm to the suction cups is loose, and I didn't realize it until I just put it up. Hopefully it doesn't go flopping around. It just seems to want to turn itself because it's not tightened down all the way. So when I get home, I'll fix that. I already got a feeling I know what this guy here is going to do. I guess I was wrong, but no turn signal anyway. So today's the big Michigan State game. For those of you who follow college football, it's traffic, pandemonium everywhere. It's only 9:30 in the morning and all this traffic. Everybody's going to everybody's house. Everybody's heading to the stadium, going to restaurants and bars. And this is a huge game for Michigan State. And to be quite honest, I don't know if they're going to be able to pull it off. They've really been lacking the past couple weeks. They've just barely squeaked by everybody that they've played. And while Michigan got off to a bad start, they've really been picking up the pace. So, plus it's at Michigan, so I'm not really sure exactly what's going to happen. I hope that State wins because, you know, they've beat them so many times in the last decade. But, you know, the Michigan team just seems to be dialed in. And they started out as a huge underdog at the beginning of the season, but they've really been climbing the ranks. And State, while they peaked out at number 2, they've just been scraping by. Yeah, they haven't lost any yet, but there's a lot of undefeated teams in the top 25 who are ranked way lower. And so anyways, so that's why all this traffic is happening. Everybody's got to go out and do something, I guess. I know that my uncle's doing some kind of a party, and it's like, I don't know, I guess I feel like if I feel like my team of choice isn't going to win, why go to all the trouble of making some huge party, big deal and so on, just to walk away disappointed, I guess. Because everybody gears up for stuff like this. I mean, my Facebook feed is just nuts with all these, you know, Wolverine tastes like chicken, and you know, the rivalry stuff is so big because this is one of the biggest rivalries in the college football. So the rivalry is huge, and you know, everybody's really, all the Michigan State fans are really confident that they're going to win. And it's just one of those things where State just has a way of bending to their knees when they are under a lot of pressure. It's a pretty consistent deal. There's a big game like this, and then they just kind of, they fall flat on their face. I'm gonna have to follow this asshole who cut me off the whole way. You know, it's. I don't follow sports all that much. I'm not really a sports guy, but I've always liked following my local sports, Michigan State in particular, college basketball and college football. It's not even worth following the Lions anymore. I mean, really, it's not. They had a stint there where it looked like they were going to be a good team, and just as usual, they just fall. They've never been to the Super Bowl. I don't even think they made it close. Even when they had some of the best people in the NFL on their team, they just couldn't get a collection. You see this asshole from Wisconsin, or New York, actually, behind me? Yeah, they're in a real hurry. One of those rolling stops, I like to call those. Anyways, so, a lot of dead stuff on the road today. And I am probably going to follow this person all the way. So anyway, it's a big deal. Games like this, I like to watch, but then I tend to kind of get so nervous. I feel like that if I am watching, that I'm going to affect the outcome of the game, which I know isn't even possible. But it's like, if I'm not watching, then I'm surprised that, oh yeah, they won. Whereas if I'm watching them be defeated, basically. I don't know, it's kind of an internal psyche, I guess. But, so anyway, enough about that stuff. So, as you probably know, the sun's out now, that's great. You know, I've really been working hard on the solar thing. I'm sorry I haven't done any videos with my car. I literally have not touched my car in probably a month. Ever since I went to the body shop. And I had all these plans to do stuff, but unfortunately it's like other stuff just kind of happened, and that's the way that it is. So we're supposed to have 60s all week this week, or all week next week, after today. Actually, after tomorrow. Still supposed to be 40 I think on Sunday here. And so with those 60s in mind, you know, I've got my squeegee. I'm going to end up washing the front end of the car, and I'm going to apply those fender hash marks to the fenders. And I am going to follow this person. I cannot believe this. I've been behind this person for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. Watch, turn right, please, so that I can be pissed. Anyways, so hopefully this week I'll get that stuff done. Still have to head out to the in-laws so that I can do my wheel speed sensor. That's not going to happen until I go on vacation. That's not just something that I can just reach down in there and do, although I did it on video. I don't really feel like doing it. But the wheel speed sensor harness is easy to change, and as I said before, I'm not too worried about it because we haven't had any ice, nothing, snow, nothing like that. So it's just not something that's a priority right now. It's not really affecting my car any, so why worry about it? I'll be more worried about it when we have snow. But still, at the end of this month, I've got a 2-week vacation, and I'll definitely get that done. This is so frustrating. I mean, yeah, we're doing a little bit over the speed limit, that's fine, but I just hate being behind the same person who has nobody in front of them for miles. It's just like, I want the open road. I'm willing to go even faster than this person, but I gotta be behind them this whole trip home. And it's just like, if they wouldn't have pulled out in front of me, I probably would be home right now. I'm not kidding. Speed limit's 55, and we're, oh God. Speed limit's 55. Turn signal's been on for how long? Hate people like that. I really do. Anyways, so I'm almost home, so not much going on. This is probably a worthless video. I'm still gonna put it up because I know people have been asking me where my videos are at, especially the 360 ones. It's been a while since I've had one up, so I'll get this up ASAP. Wife is home, so it's harder to edit videos on the weekends. She's a Monday through Friday 9 to 5 type. So anyways, I'll try to get this up as soon as possible. Take care, everyone.